My name is Dacus, and I'm so happy to be here. This is far and wide one of the best venues that exist, so I'm really happy. Loving father, friend and son, printed backwards on my shoulder blade from leaning back on a plaque on a bench. I carry David's name till it fades. Why does it feel significant? Why do I have to tell you about it? Trying to fall asleep back flat on the floor while you were eating continental breakfast in Singapore. You make me homesick for places I've never been before. How'd you do that? How's tomorrow so far? Meeting your family was a check. Seeing what you got from them, for better or worse, a blessing and a curse. You don't need to love them, but you do. You can take off a year or two. I'll be here when you get back. When you told me that you knew, man, it wasn't news. 'Cause you got all these mannerisms that you never do, like rolling your eyes, laughing real dry, like you tried them on for size. And even if it doesn't fit, you'll wear it. 'Cause if it's what you want, you're gonna get it. I've heard this anecdote at least a dozen times. Yeah, I know every word and inflection as if it were mine. I like watching you win over a new crowd. You can make them go wild, you can leave them spellbound, but you will never be famous to me. You will never be famous to me. I should know my neighbors' names. I should not stay up so late. My Dagliani melancholy got me low in the face, but I feel better when you call just to tell me how you are. How'd you do that? How's tomorrow so far? You make me homesick for places I've never been before. How'd you do that? How's tomorrow so far? Natalie's explaining limerence between taking hits from a blunt. High as a kite while the rider's playing GTA. I swear, why is he so good at this game? It should be cause for concern. I'm just shoveling popcorn into my mouth so I don't say the things that I'm thinking out loud. I'm thinking about breaking your heart someday soon. And if I do, I'll be breaking mine too. If I stay busy, maybe I'll forget how I feel and go on living life as I planned it. So bring on the parties. I wanna go dance I know what I'll play. What we have, a beautiful life, but the stillness might eat me alive. Where whenever I hear a good song like in a coffee shop, I'm like, who did this? And it's always J-Song. I know some of their family is here tonight too, so shout out to the J-Song family. In the summer of '07, I'm sure I'd go to heaven, but I was hedging my bets at PBS. A preacher in a t-shirt told me I could be a leader, taught me how to build a fire and to spread the word. Above our heads, reaching for God. Yep. Back in the cabin, snorting nutmeg in your bunk bed, you were waiting for a revelation of your own. Sedentary secrets like beach pits in your back, locked away like jam jars in the cellar of your heart, waiting to be tasted and ultimately wasted. You were gonna win me over from the start. The poetry was so bad, it took a lot to not laugh. You say that I showed you the light, but all I did in the end was make the dark feel darker than before. Dad keeps his sleeves down through the summer for a reason. Your mother wears her makeup extra big for a reason. When I tell you you were born and you are here for a reason, you are not convinced the reason is a good one. While you're going to sleep, your mind keeps you awake, and it makes your heart beat fast and loud. There's nothing you can do, but the only thing you found, play your at full volume house to get it out. Tree was so bad, it took a lot to not laugh. You say that I showed you the light, but all I did in the end was make the dark feel darker than before. Dark feel darker than before. Dark feel darker than before. It could be risky after sundown when the roads turn south. The time we run out of conversation, day runs out of light. Silent watching high beams enter of the night. I think I've said this like every time I've played in the Bay Area, but the first show I ever sold out was at Rickshaw Stop in San Francisco. Pretty much just have loved it coming back here since then, since like 2016 or something. So, thank you. All right. Anyone heard me talking about weddings online? We're gonna have very special people come on stage, so please be nice to them when they arrive. Of all these people, to grant the rights and protections that are provided by this marriage and to honor the promise you are making here today. Today we are here to witness the union of Lupe and Hannah, Violet and Amari, Michaela and Tim, Alex and Shannon, Des Alice and Jasmine, Rowan and Mo, Lane and Katie, Izzy and Laura, Marissa and Julia, Abby and Autumn, and Tiffany and Blair. Okay, friends, please face your partner. Do you freely promise to give yourself in marriage to your partner in front of you? And if so, answer I do. Do you freely promise in good times and in bad, in sickness and in health, for richer and for poorer, for better and for worse, to care for each other in your marriage? And if so, answer I do. In recognition of the vows you have made in this special moment in front of all these friends and strangers, it is with great joy that I now pronounce you married. You may kiss. Days before this tour started, because I thought maybe certain rights were going to get taken away from certain people, and who knows, hopefully not. But it's been really beautiful every single night. So thank you, married people.
About it like it's no big
to be able to see things like that in this life. Thank you. You told me to skip school, to go with you to the movies. You knew you were uncool, but you thought you could fool me. They play oldies in the afternoon for the elderly. Me and you, red and ginger, black and white. I watch you watch, it's a wonderful life. You called me cerebral, I didn't know what you meant, but now I do. Would it have killed you to call me pretty instead? I'm in a second story window and you're yelling at me, Stella, and I'm laughing cause you think you're Brando, but you never come close. All I need for you to admit is that you never knew me like you thought you did. You never knew me like you thought you did, like you thought you did. Thinking I wouldn't understand the reference. You would make me think we're faded. I'll be lucky if I'm your third wife. That's only something you would say in the car. We breathe in the same air for too long. If the snow wasn't coming down so hard, I would open the door and walk home. It's only a couple miles. What could go wrong? If I hitch a ride with a guy in a pickup who doesn't know left from right from wrong. All I need for you to admit is that you never knew me like you thought you did. You never knew me like you thought you did, like you thought you did. All I need for you to admit is that you never knew me like you thought you did. You never knew me like you thought you did, like you thought you did. Thank you, Ashley. I love you too. Crashed your car to Most Wanted Man? Damn, I'm sorry. Do you think that's my fault? Okay, cool. It's nobody's fault. You're good. This next song someone requested at a show long ago. That was you? I said no. I said we will not play that tonight, but are you coming to any other shows? And they said this one. So we practiced it. Now we know it. I would call this maybe an extreme deep cut, so. Cool. It's up to you. My mother hates her body. shape-shifting all the time. You'll come to you. The stars have a lot to say about babies born in the month of May. We are down to earth. We see eye to eye. We dig our feet in, my mother and I. My mother and I. They call me an old soul when I was too young to know the difference between a soul and a ghost. I feel what was inside, trapped in my body, kept from the other side. A spirit searching for a second life. The stars have a lot to say about women born in the month of May. We won't love warm and forever. We want to die in the presence of our loved ones. My mother died. My mother died. All she has given, all I have taken, all is forgiven. All is forsaken. Thank you. This next song is kind of old, but it's also kind of new. Came out like 1 week ago. That was kind of fun singing that. Not like the other songs like aren't fun. Hey, I can't hear you. Maybe you're not talking to me after all. You can talk to each other. I will play whatever I want to play. Every day I ask myself, what do I want to play? And that's what I play. All right, ready? I held your hand on the bus back to Richmond, from New York on New Year's Day. Last night we forgot the champagne, so you drank a 40 and bought me a nasty rosé. We watched the ball drop from Berkley, the East River shining a sloppy display. Watercolor fireworks far away. Midnight hit and we didn't kiss. I kissed Mackenzie and Carson and tried not to look in your eye. Your hopes were high and I keep falling short. Back at the flat of your friend, the studio loft by the Williamsburg Bridge. We danced ourselves clean, got more drunk than we planned. 8 of us left to one bed and the floor, and the futon that sunk in the middle. And so we were closer than ever, foreheads aligned, your hand in my hand, promising things. I was so unprepared, just waiting for you to lose steam. But it seemed you were fighting for your life. You wanted to see what you always believed about me. You said, please give me a chance. You didn't know that I already had. Thank you. Alina's here to do a tough job. I'm here, of approximating one quite tall Irish guy. You sounded so good tonight.
Thank you, Lucy.
This is our last night of tour together.
Thank you.
It sucks.
I'm sad.
I'm sad too. We can still be friends, right?
That's true. We're gonna hang out, I think. Right?
Let's do some. Heard you got a job as a mailman. I heard you playing around in a couple bands. Wish I could come to the show, but I understand. Can't you just walk in like any other fan? But I always loved the way you play guitar. You've got style, no one's doing it like you are. Many Dominic Angelella on the bass and guitar and singing. This is Alan Good Parker on lots of guitars. This is Phoenix Ruziamanis on keys, violin, singing, and triangle. And this is Ricardo Lagavicino on the drums. Yep. Best people alive, no doubt. No contest. Yeah, I love you guys. Good tour. Wanna be funny anymore. I don't wanna be funny anymore. Lately I've been feeling like the odd man out. I heard my friends say things I don't mean out loud. I don't wanna be funny anymore. I got a too short skirt, maybe I could be the cute one. Is there room in the band? I don't need to be the front man. If not, then I'll be the biggest fan. I don't want the beat to be on me. I'll buy the clothes and I'll be the best dressed. I'll read the books and I'll be the smartest. I'll play guitar and I'll be the artist. Try not to laugh, know it'll be hard. I'm serious, know it's the first time. I don't wanna be funny anymore. Yeah, I'll be the gossip here through the daylight. Pass it on, she's done with the old time. That funny girl doesn't wanna smile for a while. 10 years old, isn't that weird? So odd. Has anyone seen me play before? Come to a show? Thank you for coming back. I'm the luckiest person in the whole world. And y'all are a huge part of it, so thanks for letting me have a job and a good time. This show is almost over, unfortunately. But anyways, there's still some more songs. The sky is gray, the trees are pink. It's almost spring and I can't wait and I can't think. The sidewalks paved with petals like a wedding night. I wonder how long it would take to walk 800 miles to say I did, I did, I will, I would. I'm not sorry, not certain, not perfect, not good. But I love you and every day that I knew ended the same as last time. wish you were here. Wish I was there. I wish that we could have a place that we could share. Not only stolen moments and abandoned hearts, quiet touch in elevators and bathroom stalls. But how well, how well I did. For the thrill, for my health, for myself, for you. two more songs. You said you always feel alive, so you went to the beach. You were born in July '95 in Berkeley. You said you're a winter bitch, but sun's in your blood. You can't help but become your son. When you move
tonight. I'm glad we could do this. Life is precious, everyone. Don't think about it too hard. Okay. Yeah, thank you again to my band and crew. Give it up for my band and crew. Give it up for the Greek and all the staff here. A lot goes into making something like this happen. So, thanks everyone. I'm gonna dedicate this to anybody going through a breakup. Sorry about that.
The first time I tasted somebody else's spit, I had a coughing fit. I mistakenly called them by your name. I was let down, it wasn't the same. I'm doing fine, trying to derail my one-track mind, regaining my self-worth in record time. But I can't help but think of your other in the bed that was mine. Am I a masochist, resisting urges to punch you in the teeth, call you a bitch and leave? Why did I come here to sit and watch you stare at your feet? What was the plan? Absolve your guilt and shake hands. I feel no need to forgive, but I might as well. But let me kiss your lips, so I know how it felt. Pay for my coffee and leave before the sun goes down. Walk for hours in the dark, feeling all hell. Don't hold your breath. Forget you ever saw me at my best. You don't deserve what you don't respect. Don't deserve what you say you love and then neglect. Now bite your tongue. It's too dangerous to fall, so you take back what you said and lose what you never had. I feel no need to forget, but I might as well. But let me kiss your lips, so I know how it felt. Pay for my coffee and leave before the sun goes down. Walk for hours in the dark, feeling all hell. You got a 9 to 5, so I'll take the night shift. And I